Have you ever wondered how our body fights against diseases? It's quite a marvel, isn't it? Imagine a complex fortress within you, dedicated to your protection, relentlessly working to keep you in the pink of health. This is no fiction, but the fascinating world of our body's defense system, or as it's scientifically known, the immune system. It's not just a topic for the white-coated scholars in the medical field, it's a subject that holds relevance for every one of us. After all, understanding how our body's soldiers are developed, how they age, and how they communicate is critical in comprehending our own well-being. From the innate to the adaptive, from autoimmunity to allergies, every aspect of our immune system is an intriguing tale. It's a tale about how we combat infectious diseases, how our body reacts to foreign substances, and even how we understand cancer. So, buckle up as we embark on this captivating journey to understand our body's line of defense. Ever thought about how immune cells come to be? Let's unravel this fascinating process. Our immune system is like a well-organized army, and every army starts with recruitment. The process begins in the bone marrow, the body's immune cell factory, where stem cells differentiate into various types of immune cells. Now, these cells aren't just created and then left to their own devices. They undergo rigorous training, learning to recognize and fight off foreign invaders. But like all good soldiers, immune cells don't last forever. As they age, a process called senescence kicks in. This is a state of irreversible cell cycle arrest, meaning these cells can no longer divide and multiply. While they can still perform some functions, their effectiveness declines. It's like our immune cells are retiring after a long career of protecting the body. So, from their birth in the bone marrow to their retirement, immune cells lead a life full of action. That's how our body creates and retires its tiny soldiers. Our immune cells don't work alone. They communicate. Immune cells are like diligent sentinels, constantly exchanging information to ensure our bodies are protected. This communication is achieved through a process called signal transduction. Imagine it as a game of telephone, where one cell passes a message to another, which in turn passes it on, and so forth. Each message triggers a particular response from the cell, mobilizing it into action against potential threats. But how do these cells know which action to take? That's where gene regulation comes into play. It's like the instruction manual for each cell, dictating how to respond to different signals. This could mean producing specific proteins to fight off invading bacteria or triggering cell division to increase the army of immune cells. It's a dynamic process, with the instructions constantly adjusting to the ever-evolving threats our bodies face. So you see, our immune system is not just a static defense wall. It's like an intricate dance, perfectly choreographed. Our body has two types of immunity: innate and adaptive. Innate immunity is our first line of defense. It's like a steadfast sentry, always ready to attack foreign invaders, be they bacteria, viruses, or other harmful substances. It's non-specific, meaning it fights off all invaders in pretty much the same way. It's quick to respond, but it doesn't have a memory. Once the invader is gone, innate immunity doesn't remember it. On the other hand, adaptive immunity is more like a specialized task force. It's slower to respond, but it's specific. It recognizes and remembers each individual invader. So if the same invader tries to attack again, adaptive immunity is ready with a swift and targeted response. Innate and adaptive immunity, though different, are not isolated. They communicate, they coordinate. When innate immunity encounters an invader it can't handle, it calls on adaptive immunity for backup. Together, they form a comprehensive defense system, ensuring our bodies are well protected against diseases. Both these systems work in harmony to keep us healthy. Sometimes, things don't go as planned in our immune system. When we think of our immune system, we often imagine it as our body's valiant protector, tirelessly warding off harmful intruders. But what happens when this defense mechanism starts to falter, or worse, turns against us? This is the nature of autoimmunity. For reasons not entirely understood, the immune system can mistake our own cells as foreign, launching an attack that can result in a variety of autoimmune diseases, from rheumatoid arthritis to type 1 diabetes. It's like a case of mistaken identity, where our body's own defenders become the attackers. Meanwhile, infectious diseases are a constant battle for our immune system. From the common cold to the more dangerous influenza or COVID-19, these invaders are constantly trying to infiltrate our defenses. Our immune system fights back by recognizing these pathogens, remembering them, and launching a counterattack. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, a never-ending war within our bodies. Then there are allergies, where the immune system overreacts to harmless substances like pollen or peanuts. It's like a hypersensitive alarm system, sounding the siren for a non-existent threat. This overreaction can cause symptoms ranging from mild, like a runny nose, to severe, like anaphylaxis. Finally, we have asthma, a chronic disease where the airways in the lungs become inflamed and narrow. It's like trying to breathe through a straw. The immune system plays a role here too, as it's often an allergic reaction that triggers an asthma attack. What's fascinating is that these phenomena, as disruptive as they may be, represent our immune system trying to do its job. It's a complex and intricate system that, even when it errs, is striving to protect us. It's a delicate balance, a dance of sorts, between protection and overprotection, between defense and self-destruction. Even in chaos, our body does its best to restore order. Our immune system has a significant role in transplantation and tumor control. This sentence is a gateway into the complex world of transplantation and tumor immunology. Transplantation, for instance, is a medical miracle that allows us to replace damaged or non-functioning organs with healthy ones. But it's not as simple as plug and play. Our immune system, designed to protect us from foreign invaders, sees these new organs as a threat and might reject them. To prevent this, doctors use immunosuppressive drugs to dial back the immune response. However, this delicate balance must be maintained. Too little suppression and the organ may be rejected. Too much, and the patient becomes susceptible to infections. On the other hand, in the realm of tumor immunology, our immune system plays a dual role. It can act as a guardian angel, recognizing and destroying abnormal cells before they become a full-blown cancer. This is made possible by our immune cells' ability to distinguish self from non-self. But sometimes, this system fails. Some cancer cells can masquerade as normal cells, slipping under the immune radar. Others may even hijack the immune system, turning it into an accomplice that promotes tumor growth. This is where immunotherapies come into the picture. By harnessing and enhancing our own immune response, we aim to outsmart cancer at its own game. It's a constant tug-of-war between the immune system and the challenges it faces. The same system that attacks transplanted organs can also help keep cancer at bay. The same system that fails to recognize cancerous cells can, with a little help, become an effective weapon in the fight against cancer. So, the next time you think about your immune system, remember it's not just about fighting off that cold. It's a complex and versatile system, constantly walking a tightrope, balancing acts of rejection and acceptance, destruction and protection. It's fascinating how our immune system can be both a friend and a foe. We've journeyed through the complex world of our immune system, a fascinating realm that works tirelessly day and night to keep us healthy and strong. We began our exploration with immune cell development and senescence. The birth, growth, and eventual aging of our immune cells is a cycle that never stops. It's a reflection of the relentless commitment our bodies have to our well-being. Then, we delved into the intricate processes of signal transduction and gene regulation. Signals transmitted within and between cells and the regulation of genes play critical roles in maintaining our immune system. It's like the communication network in a bustling city, ensuring everything runs smoothly. We also touched upon the two pillars of our immunity, innate and adaptive. These are the two superheroes of our body, with innate immunity being our first line of defense and adaptive immunity, our specialized force, capable of learning and remembering past invasions. Autoimmunity, infectious diseases, allergies, and asthma, although different in their ways, all share a common thread. They are conditions where sometimes our immune system can be a little too enthusiastic or misdirected in its efforts to protect us. Transplantation and tumor immunology were another area we delved into. The challenges our immune system faces during organ transplantation and its role in recognizing and eliminating cancer cells is a testament to its complexity and sophistication. Each component of our immune system, each cell, each signal, each gene, and each response forms a part of an intricate and beautifully choreographed dance. A dance that keeps us alive, keeps us thriving. We hope this journey has given you a profound appreciation for the intricate workings of your own body. It's a marvel of nature, a testament to the power of evolution, and a reminder of our resilience and strength. Next time you catch a cold, remember, there's an epic battle happening inside. Our body is our fortress, and our immune system, our unwavering